It's 5 in the morning. I've been doing this since yesterday afternoon. Help me. I am beyond tired. I'm completely fucked. One video I can't make, so I want to make one video talking about the new Call of Duty. Once it actually comes out, like all the gameplay and stuff that everybody's gonna upload and all that shit, and they have like the full day where people are just playing the game and they're showing it. There was the multiplayer trailer, which was... Yes, I enjoyed that thoroughly. I loved the multiplayer trailer. It was so good. The 1, 2, or 3 second clip of the guy sniping with the Springfield. It looked like a Springfield anyway. That wasn't a Springfield. I'll actually be pretty surprised. It looked very, very similar to a Springfield. Talk about like the game's mechanics and all that other shit after they show actual gameplay and stuff. Right now for this video, I just wanted to talk about really quick about Forever 3. So, well... Okay. I don't know if there's any player episode that has over 100,000 likes. I think I got 92,000 likes in like 24 hours, which is just disgusting. The montage now has over 100,000 likes. That is just so fucking disgusting. I basically just wanted to thank everybody for all the support on the video because I didn't expect that kind of support. Like, I expected people to, you know, enjoy it and watch it and everything, you know, the same way I did, but I didn't think 100,000 likes and all the people that were DMing me just saying, you know, seriously, it was really enjoyable and stuff. Obviously, I still got complaints and stuff here and there, but it's overwhelmingly positive. As far as the positives go, people were saying, like, goddamn, I love this music. The clips were very good. The worst clips in that montage were still really solid. This is coming from people that usually have pretty harsh criticisms on montages and stuff. So to see it coming from people like that makes it, you know, they feel a lot better. It's always nice to get, you know, a bunch of really nice comments from people that you know are always going to say that they like it, whether they actually like it or not. But people that harshly criticized you before, or you've seen them harshly criticize other people in the past, and to see them not do it to you and actually give you props is just, it feels really good. So I got a lot of DMs from people that I look up to as a player anyway, Fear being one of them. He DM'd me, he was like, yo, Beast Taj and all that shit. All the people in the FaZe chat were saying it's crazy. Me and Barker talking about Forever 4 for World War II. Obviously, depending on how World War II goes, we don't know exactly, you know, how the sniping is on that game yet, because there's a couple things that may be a little worrying. I don't really know though. It might just be an effect. We don't know exactly all the mechanics that go on. I don't want to say anything, but I was a little worried about one thing I saw with the sniper rifle. And I know a lot of people are like, well, what the fuck could it possibly be? It looked pretty good to me. There was this one effect where when he aimed down sight, if you haven't seen the trailer, you have no idea what I'm talking about, so go watch it. Call of Duty World War II multiplayer trailer. But when the guy looked down the scope, he took a second and then started holding his breath. And when he held his breath, the screen around the sides ended up getting black. Basically, everything that wasn't in the scope turned black. And as you can see on this Call of Duty, the entire screen around the sides at all points is always black. And then Ghosts onward, it's always been the dual render scope where you can kind of see blurred images where the black used to be. Now it looks like a combination of the two. I don't know if the screen is just turning black because he started holding his breath, which I'm assuming that's a mechanic, but the thing that I'm worried about is, what if your bullet doesn't go completely straight, like if you tried to quickscope or something like that, and your bullet won't go straight unless that blackness was there. If it's not black and you just try to go like this, the bullet wouldn't go straight or something. I don't know. It was just like a worry. It's weird. I don't know if I saw a little bit of bullet drop either. I don't mean to freak people out, but if I put it in slow motion and go frame by frame, which is probably really overanalyzing the whole thing, it kind of looked like there was a tiny bit of a bullet drop. I mean, there was a good amount of distance between the two of them, so if there is bullet drop, it doesn't seem like it'll be crazy, but yeah, okay, I don't want to talk about World War II too much, but I'll talk about that in the other video. But for Forever 3, it just, I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support. Again, I did not, you know, expect all of that support to come pouring out, and all of the people that, you know, did support the video that I didn't expect to support it, just, it's fucking awesome. I was happy at the end of the day, you know, if I enjoyed it, and I would have been disappointed if other people didn't enjoy it, but the fact that it's this overwhelmingly positive just feels... And answering some of the criticisms, some people are like, why is it so short? I thought you wanted to make a longer montage. The reality of it is, we could have made it longer with more clips, but the clips would have been a lower quality, like they wouldn't have been as solid, and we also tried our best to fit the song as fully as possible between cinematics and stuff. So we fit these clips into that song specifically. If we got too many clips, then it ended up being like really fast paced, and it's very well paced, like the edit is just so good. But if we tried to squish all of those clips into that song, or tried to make a second song, and then it would be too slow paced or too fast paced, it would just mess the pace of the montage up and the feeling of the montage that I always try to go for. Also, speaking of the feeling, there's people that left comments saying something like shit along the lines of, why'd you let Barker use this song? Basically complaining that the montage used soft music, even though, you know, the second Forever had very similar music, same artist and everything. That's what I like going for. People complain that it wasn't similar to the trailer, even though I already said that it wasn't going to be that kind of music, because I guarantee you if I made that whole montage, same length and everything, but used a breakdown of Sanity, fucking Betraying the Martyrs, August Burns Red, Parkway Drive, I used any of that shit, I would have had way more complaints about it. So to try to conform to the minority of people that actually wanted to complain about softer music, it's not really worth it. I tried to pick something that I enjoyed, that fit for Jever, that is great music, that could get stuck in your head, and something that you would want to rewatch. And also, I didn't want to invest so much time into this game anymore, because to be quite honest, nobody really watches Modern Warfare Remastered, or Infinite Warfare for that matter. It's already been talked about a lot. Like, those videos, those games just don't get views anymore. It just seems like Call of Duty's at a low point, and that's why everybody's like clinging to World War II now. So it's really not worth it. I was gonna get to level 1000, and then I had all these goals set and stuff, and I mean, I got my montage out. I've completed the main things that I wanted to do. Level 1000 on a game where people aren't even really gonna care isn't really worth it to me. And since less and less people are caring about it, it just doesn't feel worth it to me. Not that I specifically want to do it just so everybody's like, wow, props to you, you got level 1000, but it doesn't feel worth it. It just really doesn't anymore. I got the montage done and everything, and MWR is fun for me and everything, but I'm probably just gonna stick to like Black Ops 1 and shit for the rest of the year, to be honest. It's multi-con in general, plus if I just get my shot on Black Ops 1 and I go over to World War II, since I'm playing on this shitty connection with about the most nerfed sniping that there is in Call of Duty. Trust me, I would play World at War if it wasn't hacked to shit. If I get my shot on this game, guarantee you I go into World War II, I'm gonna be feeling it. It's gonna be great. Some people are like, the clips aren't as good for the amount of time that you spent recording for it, and my answer to that is just basically, like, not to sound like a dickhead, but what the fuck have you hit? Straight, I don't know. Not to try to sound like I think I'm the shit or anything. Before this montage came out, I was really nervous that people would hate it. Some of the people, for whatever reason, thought that I was sitting here recording each and every single day to complete this montage tirelessly. Pretty casually, I tried to finish this thing. Like, I stressed here and there, obviously, trying to hit some stuff. But that's because I was just so tired of, like, people asking me about it and stuff. That's because it gets more and more tiring after you announce that you're working on a montage, because more and more people ask you about it over and over and over again, and it just gets really stressful. So for those of you that didn't like the montage, again, I'm sorry. For those of you that didn't have any, you know, decent or intelligent criticism, I really just don't give a fuck, but I figured I'd answer you because no one else answers you. So I was gonna do a reading comments video on the whole thing. A lot of people were telling me to do it, but the thing is that the comments are just so, they're all just so very similar, and they're all like so positive that without being able to sprinkle in some negativity in there, it would just be me sitting there smiling and giggling at nice comments the entire time, and it just doesn't seem, I don't know, that fun. So there's a reason why reading mean tweets and mean comments and stuff like that are a really popular series for anybody that does it. So people like seeing some mean shit, and there's really not that much mean stuff. So there's 15,000 comments on that video, and even the mean ones, just, they're not even that mean. That's it. I mean, that's all. Yeah, that's it. I worked hard on it. I'm not gonna say I worked day and night on this montage or whatever, but seriously, it does mean a lot. This is my most successful montage that ever went up. It's still not the big montage that I've always wanted to make. I still love this montage, and it's always gonna have a place in my heart, and I'll never forget all the support that I got on it. So as corny as that sounds, I'll never forget that. Again, just thank you guys so much for all the support, again, just on all of my videos. I hope you guys have been enjoying all the variety and stuff that I've been trying to pour into the channel here and there. It makes it a lot more fun for me, and I'm feeling good. So just thank you guys so much for watching all of my videos, this video, leaving likes on all of them, or this video, or whatever. And my most recent videos are popping up on screen here, and yeah, it's been Jeff, guys. Later.